Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. This video is going to be on the predictions for the month of September. What's going to be happening? What are the energies that are going to be dominating us? And it does look a little bit strong. We're going to go straight into it, but at first I have to harmonize my energies, protect my energies with my spiritual spray. You guys already know you guys can purchase it on my Etsy shop, on my TikTok shop. And there's a lot of different products, not just spiritual sprays, that will help you. It's mainly for people who really need help. It's not necessarily for people who just want something. I mean, there is cleanses that I have on there that I sell that for people who just want a cleanse, that aren't really in dire need of spiritual help. Because there's people who want spiritual help, and then there's people who need spiritual help. Now, we're gonna get started with this video. Remember, if you guys don't know where to go for my Etsy shop or where to follow me, go down to the description below, click the link, and it'll open up the link to all my social medias, where to purchase my products and where to follow me. If you guys didn't know, I do daily horoscopes on my Instagram. If you guys didn't know, I try to be as committed to it, but sometimes I get caught up in other stuff. But anyways, we're gonna get started with the predictions of September, part 1. The card of the Hermit. The card of the Hermit is going to be the card that's going to be dominating. It's the number 9th card. This card here tells us that other times he's brought us blessings. He's brought us good things. This time the Hermit is bringing us isolation. This card here tells me that humanity is going to be feeling like isolating, staying away from people, or needing to isolate. It gives me two visions. The Hermit is showing me isolation due to sickness and people seeking refuge or fleeing their homes due to natural disasters. But humanity is going to feel like isolating themselves or very overwhelmed in this month. Definitely it's a very strong energy that's dominating. The card of the Tower shows me earthquakes in Mexico, the United States, and Asia. Strong earthquakes in Mexico, the United States, and Asia. In either Asia or another country, I see a very strong earthquake, because I even see death, and it's rare when I see that. So definitely be on guard, have a plan just in case something happens. I do see an explosion or explosions in the month of September. And in terms of explosions, I see it in the United States, Asia, or Australia, or either in one of those areas or in all of those areas. Definitely. I see the energy is very complicated. I do see another hurricane. For the Caribbean, I see a category like 1 or category 2 hurricane, or just a very it's going to arrive as a category 1, drops to a tropical storm. Because I do see you affected, continue to be affected by tropical storms. I do see you continue to be affected by hurricanes that are passing by. And I do see that, I still see that. But for another location, I see a very strong hurricane that's going to be arriving as a category 4 or category 5 hurricane. Hopefully it's just forming and then it loses strength, but I'm seeing it arriving, and I see it headed towards the direction of Texas, Louisiana, or the Gulf of Mexico. But you guys already know, it never really lands that strong in the Gulf of Mexico. But I definitely see another strong hurricane. Looks like it's going to be towards the end of September, beginning of October. That one does look like it's there. I do see terror attacks. I do see terror attacks in a school or a mall or a store. Once again, mass shootings, mass catastrophes. Take care of our kids. We have to continue praying for them and asking for protection. That's how they stay protected spiritually, by us praying for them as mothers and fathers. Yes, definitely. The other thing that I see is I do see another COVID variant, another corona variant. I do see another corona variant. We're going to start talking about corona because I see things starting to get complicated again with corona. I see another corona variant or a new sickness that's going to be coming out. And I do see that things are going to get complicated in terms of sickness, because I see urged lockdowns or urged like statements urging for us to protect ourselves, wear masks, be careful, stay away from people. And then later on in the future, I see mandates again. So Definitely seeing some complicated energies in terms of corona or in terms of COVID, corona or a new disease. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Definitely, I see like a state of emergencies as well in this month. I see more states of emergencies or state of urgencies or an urgent statement being put out to be careful, protect yourself, to take care of yourself. But I do see a lot of water arriving in the month of September as well. Towards the end, it looks like a lot of water arriving in Asia, the United States, Canada, Caribbean. I see a lot of water arriving. I still see fires, but that's going to start calming down. The fires are going to start calming down, and I'm starting to see more water arriving and floods. I'm seeing floods in the month of September. And in terms of Asia, I see power outages as well. Definitely. I do see a lot of violence in Mexico. I've already told you that I see violence coming to Mexico, and it's probably going to have to do with what's going on in terms of politically as well. But other than that, let me see if I missed anything. Mitch McConnell, I do see him in the hospital. I see that his health is going to get complicated. I see that death is following him. I see him passing away soon. And that man is not going to want to give up power. They're going to be trying to force him or talk him into resigning, but he's not going to want to, which is very sad because he's obviously going through something. There's obviously something going on in terms of his health. He's not doing well in terms of his health, and yet he continues to try to work. He needs to let go of that position, but I don't see him letting go of that position until he's like in his deathbed, and he's not there just yet. But I do see him in the hospital. I do see Mitch McConnell in the hospital. I had a vision of the Pope again going to the hospital due to health issues, but we'll talk about that in the next part. But other than that, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do see more accidents in terms of aircrafts, in terms of transportation accidents. But other than that, that's pretty much it. It's an absolute pleasure. The death continues to follow people in terms of leaders, and I do see the death of a leader. In terms of world leaders, they're going to start getting ill or having health problems. But in terms of a leader, I see a leader, not necessarily a world leader, but a leader, someone in position of power that's going to be passing in the month of September as well. But other than that, you guys, it's an absolute pleasure, and it's always a pleasure to be able to bring you guys these predictions. I hope you guys enjoy these predictions. I really hope that hurricane does not arrive to Texas or Louisiana and it calms down and it's not that strong, because those are devastating hurricanes. Other than that, you guys have a great day. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you guys these predictions. I hope you guys enjoy them. Let me know if anything comes true, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to talk about anything separately, because I'm going to start doing short readings for separate topics. So you guys let me know, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.